Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to have a look at the brand new tournament. So this is the new solo tournament that's just been released for September 2022. As it says, complete challenges and fame, claim rewards. As you can see from the picture, it's built up from pictures from all previous tournaments. I was expecting, based on the rotation of repeating tournaments from before, that it was probably going to be the Carmageddon tournament next, but when I saw this solo tournament I thought this looks really good. I've not seen this before, so it's a brand new tournament they've probably created, and yeah, I was really looking forward to it. So into the tournament screen then, as you can see, there's a brand new weekly challenge, Demolition Race, and there's a new season challenge as well, Road Rage, which is only valid for 2 weeks. I had a quick look in the tournament store, hoping to see maybe some new stuff to buy, but there doesn't seem to be anything new in here. Okay, let's have a quick look at the weekly challenge then. So it's a demolition race at Wreckfest, and it was at this point on this screen that I suddenly started to realise what might be going on here. We've got targets for the trophies and no leaderboard at all. Yeah, so Wreckfest is where we are for this first weekly challenge, and we are in the Grand Duke. These are the tuning settings that I'm going to use for my attempt. So this weekly challenge is 6 laps around the Wreckfest track, and we've got to try and get as high a score as possible. And we've got the best tactic I've found of doing this is to start with, don't go for hits too soon because you're going to damage your car early. And before you do that, you want to build your bonus multiplier up to the maximum, or as close to the maximum as you can as possible. So you increase your bonus multiplier by moving up through the pack, hopefully to first place eventually, where you'll get a bonus multiplier with a maximum of 5 times. Once you get to the front and you've got that bonus multiplier up, and you've done a few laps and it's getting towards the end of the 6 laps, that's when you really want to try and concentrate on building up your score. Then again, if you're going to hit someone, then you're probably going to get damaged yourself. So the best thing to do, I find, is really only aim for cars if you can get a really big hit, probably from the back or the side if possible, so you're not going to damage yourself as much, and also where you think there's a good chance that you can get a wreck as well, so you get big points. Certainly don't want to be doing little head-on crashes where you're going to get yourself damaged and you're not going to get that many points anyway. As you can see, we're already up to the gold trophy total already, really early in. Start of lap 4 now, and we've been in the lead for a while as well, so hopefully we've built up a bit of a lead. So as you can see at the end, we can then just concentrate on picking up as many points as we can and stay up in the lead, or as close as possible as we can. There's a nice big hit there to get a big score. As you can see, I've got about 80,000 points there with my bonus multiplier as it is for that wreck. So another big hit there. I think that was already wrecked, was it? I think it probably was. Got some points for something, but we didn't get as many as I'd have hoped. Okay, round we come into the middle again. I'll talk about, there we go, there's another wreck. Good points. Yeah, I'll talk about at the end what I think about this new tournament and the new weekly challenge. But yeah, as you can see, we're not up against other people's scores at all. We're just the trophy points are all based on just preset values, and yeah, obviously there's that's a bit of a shame, but I'll talk about that later. Anyway, last lap now of this weekly challenge. I'm not going to get any extra points for finishing the race in first place. So rather than, once I come around this corner, rather than go towards the finish line, I'm actually going to come across here towards hopefully some oncoming traffic where I can pick up some more big points, hopefully with some head-ons and some crashes before it finishes. The winner's across the line. My score multiplier is still up at 2.8 times now. Can I get a few more points just before this finishes? One more big head on would be good if possible. This one's going to come out of ghost mode. Just trying to pick up any last points I can now. That just sneaked another wreck there just at the end. So 1.2 million points was my score. Of course, that was easily good enough for a gold trophy. Okay, let's have a look at the season challenge now. The Road Rage. So we're at the Tri-Bend Speedway for this one. And we are in the Doom rig. These are the tuning settings that I'm going to use for this one. Again, it's preset values for the trophies. So I was hoping when I saw what they'd done to the weekly challenge, where there was no online competition leaderboard, I thought, well, okay, maybe that's just the weekly challenge and the season challenge will still be as normal. But no, exactly the same again. It's just preset values to get your trophies, and like I say, I'll let you know what I think about that after we've completed this season challenge. So obviously it's a fairly easy one. We're just racing in the opposite direction to all the oncoming cars, and we just need to hit as many as we can. You can see the multiplier up at the top next to my score. So when you get a hit, that bar goes totally yellow, and then as the time increases, that bar goes grey, and if it goes totally grey, then the multiplier starts to drop. So basically you've got to hit cars and also hit them fairly consistently to keep that multiplier ticking over and increasing. Doing an okay job so far. Just missed one there, so the multiplier started dropping. Now we're back to collecting them again. So you don't really need to hit every car, and sometimes it's good in a way if you do miss the odd one or two, because obviously they're then racing around the track to collect next time round. Whereas if you wreck them, it tends to be if you wreck every single car that you come to, then quite often you do find you've got a bit of a gap then before you come into the next lot. Just got over a minute left now. Again, starting to lose that multiplier. So it's a slow build up in terms of points, that obviously while your multiplier is low, you're not picking up that many points, but it's just important to keep it ticking over, because hopefully by the end, once you've got that multiplier up to way over 20 times, the rate that you're picking up points rapidly increases. .40 left, and we've still got a little way actually to go for the bronze trophy, but like I say, we should be rapidly picking up points. By this point we're over 30 times multiplier now. There's the bronze trophy, 20 seconds left. Couple more hits should get us the silver. Yeah, there we go, and we've got 11 seconds left. Probably just need again 1 or 2 more hits if I can get them quickly just in the last few seconds to give us the gold. Yep, there we go, there's the gold trophy just before the end. Just got a big enough score, 602,632. So again, good enough for a gold trophy. And of course this is where the problem lies with this new weekly and season challenge. I think all of us really look forward to the new season challenges and the new weekly challenges as well, and I've got to admit this solo tournament, it's a bit of a letdown with the fact you've got these preset trophy values rather than online leaderboard. I mean, I've played this weekly and season challenge. I think I'm right in saying I got the gold trophy for both on my first go. Had a couple more goes at both of them, and yeah, they're both fun challenges to do, but the thing is, once you've got the gold trophy, there's no incentive to play it again. So I've got 5-10 minutes playing time out of that weekly and season challenge. I've got now a week left for the next weekly challenge and 2 weeks left for the next season challenge. For me, a lot of the fun of these challenges was always to try and improve your time, to tinker with the tuning, see if you can get a better setup. Obviously with the online trophy values as well, you might set a gold trophy time and then you come back the next day and you've been pushed down to silver, so it gives you the incentive then to play again, try and get a slightly higher score. With the leaderboards as well, it's always a good incentive, and it's good fun to try and get into whatever your level is, to try and get in the top 1000 or top 100 or top 10 or whatever. Yeah, it's just not as much fun with this being a solo tournament, and I do hope that they are going to sort this out. My only hope is the fact that this season challenge is only 2 weeks long. I'm just hoping that this is because maybe there's a lot of developers away on summer holidays, and so they haven't had time to do anything else, and that maybe they're preparing a totally brand new tournament for 2 weeks time. That's the hope. Or even if they just go back to rotating the previous tournaments and we get a repeat of the Carmageddon tournament and challenges again, I think that would be fine as well. But yeah, like I say, a bit disappointing, and it's a shame because they are fun challenges. It's just without the online competition, it's just not quite the same. Well, anyway, best of luck for your attempts on these challenges. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and see you soon.